Number one, Speaker Kevin McCarthy is a smart guy. He's playing the long game. This is not being reported anywhere, but I will explain it to you. So McCarthy understands the big picture. When you have a divided Congress, the Senate Democrat, the House Republican, it's very difficult to get anything passed and not vetoed by the president, who's a Democrat, Joe Biden. So McCarthy sees that. So he's playing for time, hoping that in 2024, there will be a landslide for Republicans because America is in trouble. That's McCarthy's mindset, and it's very important you understand that. Joe Biden's mindset, the president, he's just trying to survive. And both McCarthy and Biden know if a debt ceiling agreement that is raising the debt so America can pay its bills, if that agreement is not reached, the economy will be hurt. And there'll be more inflation, there'll be more unemployment, and that's not good for Biden at all, and it's not good for Republicans because they'll get blamed by the media. So I hope we all have the big picture here. There's a vested interest on the part of the Republicans and the Democrats to get this deal done. Okay. So on Saturday, May 27th, a deal was reached. And the deal basically is over the phone. McCarthy is manning his phone with his aides. And, it's on speaker. I don't even know if Biden was involved. It's Biden's people that were doing it. Biden might have been there. They might have hooked him into where he was up in Maryland, but I don't know. Okay? So they reached a deal verbally, and I'm sure there was some notes and all of that. Tomorrow, the Senate will consider this, and the House Rules Committee today is preparing a floor debate. So it's in motion. Now, I have predicted, as you know, that this will happen. All right? Could be wrong, but I don't think so. There's a lot of power behind getting this deal. Now, the downside to you and me and every American is that it raises the national debt for 2 years about $4 trillion, $3.8 trillion. And the government's spending far too much money, which is fueling inflation and eroding confidence in the U.S. dollar and our economy. And this has been going on. Trump did it. And then it hit COVID, just blew it right out of the water. But now the Democrats and Biden don't want to cut anything. They want to continue to spend. Why? Because spending buys votes. Okay, that's why. It's as simple as that. We'll give you, give you, give you, give you. That's the Democratic Party's platform. That's it. They don't have anything else. They're woke and they want to give people free stuff. Republicans want to bring government spending down. Okay? And so this bill, I'm not going to go over all of it, but it keeps government spending essentially flat for 2 years until the 2024 election. There's a little bit of growth, but not much. So they're treading water. But because we spend so much money and it outgains any tax receipts, the debt keeps going up. But McCarthy got it suppressed so there's no new spending outside of defense. It's a good thing, okay? And I'll just give you one example. In order to get federal benefits, you have to look for a job up to age 54. Now it's 49, so they got that in there. If you want to know the specifics, the Wall Street Journal lead editorial today goes down the specifics and recommends the deal be passed. And they're pretty good over at the Journal, I think. So they'll give you the specifics. Now, the zealots on both sides don't want this at all. Roll the tape.
In fact, we were a lot of us wanted far more spending cuts than we have. So for him to claim victory and gut this bill that we had 218 votes is unacceptable.
This is an outrage. Republicans want to drive us over the cliff into default and catastrophe and cut off health care and Social Security payments and drive up interest rates so more people are homeless and hungry.
All right, so the first guy was Congressman Ralph Norman from South Carolina. Yeah, you had the 218 votes to cut the spending in the House, Congressman. Senate never would have done it. You know that. So what good is your 218 votes in the House? Senate's not going to do it. And the other one, Jalapal from Washington State, is just a loon. I mean, she's a socialist, communist. All right? Give everybody everything free. There's a reason why people are homeless, madam. There's a reason. Okay? So anyway, the zealots, they're not going to cooperate. And I'm saying to myself, do you not understand this is pretty much the best that McCarthy could get on the Republican side? And on the Democrat side, if you don't cooperate with Biden, I don't even think he's going to make it to 2024. That's how bad the economy will be affected. And every one of us will be affected by that. Do you not get that? You can't continue to spend in a crazy way, which we are. So, but, you know, the extremists aren't looking out for you. I hope you understand that. They tell you what you want to hear, and some districts are so liberal or so conservative that they vote for these loons. But they're loons. They're not regular looking out for you politicians. They're all about ideology. I mean, to hear a guy like Norman say, well, we had 218 votes. Yeah, okay, but what good does it do you if it's not going to get through the Senate? And even if it did by some miracle, which it won't, Biden veto it. So you get nothing. Now you got something. And hopefully, and I'm saying this, I'm not a partisan, as you know, hopefully Americans will come to their senses in 2024 and throw this incompetent administration and Democrat Party out so that Republicans are in control across the board. Then you can cut. Then the liberal Democrats can't stop you. But you crash the economy now, that's going to throw everything into chaos. The chairman of the Fed is promising more pain ahead. Last year, stocks dropped a whopping 20%. 2023 could be worse. You are right to be worried. So call the only precious metal dealer I trust, American Hartford Gold. They will show you how to protect your savings and retirement accounts by diversifying your portfolio with physical gold and silver. Since I've been a client and spokesperson, the price of gold has appreciated more than 35%. So please call today and they'll have physical gold and silver delivered right to your door or put inside your IRA or 401k. They have thousands of satisfied customers and have the highest rating in the country with an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau. Please tell them Bill O'Reilly sent you and they will give you up to $5,000 of free silver on your first order. Please call 866-501-5201. That's 866-501-5201 or text BILL to 65532. Again, that's 866-501-5201 or text BILL to 65532. Thank you for watching the No Spin News. To watch the full episode anytime on BillO'Reilly.com, please sign up to become a premium or concierge member. Visit BillO'Reilly.com to sign up and start watching today.